So the topic for this research paper is double layer security using cryptostego technique. So this topic I have taken from internet and this was published online in 13 October 2001. This research paper include four members respectively Iman Jain, Shabir Muzamil Hussain, Bilal Malik. My name is Adarsh Mishra and I am going to review this research paper and I am going to go through introduction part, our review part and then future aspect of this research, and also in conclusion I want to conclude all this review paper and what I have learned from this. I have given the reference of this research paper in the end of this presentation. So you can go through, if you want to see that research paper online, you can go through the link and go to the website. So let's move on. So in this paper, steganography and cryptostego method, we'll explore the challenges and solution related to the security and privacy of data exchange over the internet. So with the increased use of multimedia data exchange, the security of this data has become a paramount concern for researchers. So in the introductory part, we'll introduce you to this paper. So in the past few years, the bandwidth and data rates of 4G, 5G cellular technology and optical fiber communication have revolutionized data communication. During COVID-19 worldwide lockdown, the traffic of information over the internet saw an upsurge, which makes the security and privacy of data even more crucial. Although various information protecting mechanism has been put forward to address data security issues, privacies and also challenges. So data still remains a challenge. Cryptography and data hiding method has been widely used to protect the data. Cryptography scribbles and converts the secret data into an unreadable form for an unauthorized person. However, the encrypted form of data can still attacked by any hacker and get attention of any hacker. Hence, can be modified or hacked. So data hiding is the art of hiding important data into any multimedia for secret communication. So it is an invisible process in which the detection of data is not easy. So data hiding can be divided into two methods here. So the first one I'll say is just steganography and the second is watermarking. Now steganography is the art of hiding important data into any multimedia for secret communication, and it can be separated into two categories. The first is technical and the second is linguistic steganography approach. So in this paper we have reviewed the most recent lecture in the area of steganography and cryptostego method to facilitate and execute all the references for the further research in this area. We have presented a comprehensive review of various image cryptostego method, various parameters for evaluation of cryptostego scheme, and have a deep insight the double layer scheme and future research directions. So that's it for the introduction part. Let's move forward and see more of it. So in the next slides we'll cover literature review, the future aspect of this research paper, and finally conclusion. So let's move on. So the literature review. So in this literature review, the steganography, we are talking about steganography. So it is technique used for convert communication by hiding data in multimedia object such as text, image, audio, video. So it involves counseling the data in such a way that it cannot be easily detected. Now steganography can be classified into two domains here. The first one I'll say is the special and the frequency domain technique. So special domain technique includes LSB, PVD and PIT, and the edge-based technique, while frequency domain technique includes DFT, DCT and DWT. So the paper discussed the existing literature and steganographic technique and cryptostego from 2016 to 2021 and emphasizes the need to combine steganography with cryptography for better security. So the author analyzed publication from a reputed journal and highlighted the importance of using cryptographic approaches along with steganographic to prevent hacks and modification of the secret data. So this paper provides an overview of various steganographic techniques and the importance of using cryptography with a steganography for better security. The author emphasizes the need to incorporate both techniques to prevent unauthorized access and modification to secret data. The literature survey suggests that steganography coupled with cryptography provides an enhanced security for data communication and should be concerned for future work in this field. So, special domain technique. So, what is this? Now, special domain technique, the text represent a review of various special domain which is based image steganography technique. So, this technique discussed in the article include adaptive least significant bit, that is LSB method. So, the pixel use of differencing PVD, the dual layer based reversible image steganography, absolute moment block transition code AMBTC, and local binary pattern, that is LBP, along with others. The advantage and disadvantage of this technique will discuss further. So some of the proposed techniques have a good embedded capacity, but they lack adequate security. The article suggests that incorporating encryption and cryptographic approaches could improve the security of this method. Some of the techniques are also expensive, and there is a need to reduce the process time. So the article also highlights that some of the technique can be extended to color image for better image quality. But the article also review some novel techniques for image hiding, such as using LBP and palette shot for dynamic GIF image. The LBP based method drives the cover image into non-overlapping block and applies XOR and suffering technique for the embedded secret data. So the palette sort based method decomposes the cover image into frames and appeals a distortion function for data embedding. However, these techniques have a least payload and their security can be further enhanced. So overall, the article represents a comprehensive review of various special domain based image steganographic technique, their advantage, their limitations. The purpose method has been different strength and weakness, and selecting the appropriate technique depending on the specific requirement of this app. So next, we'll see the edge based technique. Now, edge based technique. The subsection discusses the various edge based technique for image steganography. It highlights the advantage and disadvantage of each method. One such technique proposed in 2021 by Atta and Gabari, using the dual tree complex Bovet information transformation and eutrophic edges directed to embedded secret data into the detected subnet edges. So similarly, in 2019, Dharu Gupta proposed an approach using fuzzy edge detection to embed data into edge area of a grayscale image. So another technique suggested by Ahmadine and Amirizalagin in 2019 is a secret image sharing steganography scheme that exploits modification direction and edge detection technique. So Kitch L proposed an image steganography method in 2018 based on edge detection, which used the modified simple linear clustering algorithm to embed secret information into edge pixels of an image. In the same year, Hell et al. Proposed a reversible information hiding method for HDR color image using edge information. Finally, in 2018, Gaurav and Ganeshekar introduced a technique for edge region detection. Overall, these techniques demonstrate good embedded capacity and also there was a quality may be degraded with an increase in payload. Now, furthermore, some of the technique requires additional security measure to ensure the confidentiality and integrity of embedded data. Nevertheless, edges-based steganography method offer a promising approach for hiding secret information within an image while maintaining the visual quality of the original image. Now, we'll move to the frequency domain technique. Now, in the frequency domain technique, it is a domain that is popular approach for image steganography, where secret data is hidden in the frequency domain of an image. Several techniques has been proposed in recent years for steganography using the frequency domain. In 2001, there was a proposal that improved data hiding method for securing color image using a hyper chaotic map and left most significant bit LMSB embedding method. They applied to discrete cosine transformation technique to divide the first channel of the image into non-overlapping blocks, quantized them, and then embedded secret data into frequency coefficient using Hoffman coding. The resulting stegno image was then XO-read with the remaining into two channels to form the encrypted stegno image. The technique has good security and image quality but can be suspect in the presence of data. In 2001, there was a proposal that shows that approach for dual JPEG image. The method used to DCT coefficient for the cover image and assigned embedded space to the embedded secret data using the dual JPG RDH scheme. The technique gained a recognizable embedded space with a good visual quality image, but the secret data was not pre-processed to improve data security. In 2018, Loom and Chang suggested an RDH technique for JPEG image that used the DCT technique to obtain the coefficient value for non-overlapping 8x8 block. The AC coefficient were then scanned in a zigzag direction to embed secret data into non-zero element. The proposed method gained good image quality with a considerable payload but did not enhance data security with pre-processing. Now, in 2018, Atabai proposed a novel data hiding approach using DCT to embed data into JPG image. They applied the difference value of two DCT coefficient using modulus 3 to insert two secret data bit into the value of coefficient of an image. So this significant reducing image distortion with improvement in image embedded space, but the data security could be improved by applying a cryptography approach to secret information before embedding. Al-Rahman in 2016 presented a new steganographic tool to hide data into the frequency domain of an image using DCT method. The technique hid important information about a nuclear reactor in the middle frequency, protecting image quality with a high embedded capacity, but the confidential information of the nuclear reactor needed to be more secure from any thieves. Therefore, encryption of important information before embedding could be more efficient for data security. In 2020, Muhammad proposed an color space image steganographic technique used quad trees. The method transformed a result block of quad trees to the lab color space using 2D DCT to embed data into the large zero area of DCT. The technique had considerable embedding capacity, good image quality, and was more secure than existing spiral and frequency domain steganographic method, but it was complex indeed. So now next we'll move on to the medical image crypto techniques. So medical image crypto techniques has it discuss various techniques for combining cryptography and steganography to improve the security of medical image. Now the several recent studies has proposed different methods for encrypting medical data and hiding it within image pixel to prevent unauthorized access. The one approach used is elliptic curve. Now, elliptic curve cryptography to encrypt text before embedding into image pixels to conceal it. However, there is another method used, one LSB and two LSB image steganography technique. So, one LSB and two LSB image steganography techniques is used to hide encrypted data within medical image. It is a complex approach involved three-layer security system that used hybrid cryptography to encrypt data and embed it within image to produce a steganographic image for transmission. Another technique that was used, it was a combination of data encryption algorithms such as AES and RSA with steganography to embed encrypted medical data into image. The approaches varies in terms of image quality, payload, and security level. However, it was observed that the use of cryptographic and steganography together can provide double-layer security to medical data. Cryptography protects the data from hacks, and steganographic conceals it within digital media, making it difficult to access. Moreover, it was noted that cryptography and steganography have found application in various fields including e-health, IoT, mobile devices, system login security, and cloud. So that is for the literature review. Now let's go to the discussion and future research directions. So this review's article discussed the use of image steganography for secure information transmission. So the technique involves embedding secret data bit into image pixels to prevent unauthorized extraction. Many image steganography techniques have been developed to ensure data security. The article highlights new trends in image steganography and note that most techniques has been able to provide security and safety to the data. The article also highlights some future directions for image steganography research. For example, using edge region instead of smooth region for hiding data can increase the embedding capacity of an image while maintaining good image quality. This is also need for developing steganographic method for a color image. Algorithm that encrypts data together with steganography can improve data security with less complexity. So the article notes that a good trade-off between payloads, image quality, and security should be created to improve the overall performance of the method in all dimensions. So the edge-based image steganography and chaos-based encryption method could be used together to achieve this. However, the computation complexity of image steganography is still an open area for researchers. The article also highlights the need of robust steganographic system that can resist geo-network attack signal producing attacks and noise attacks. The development of benchmarking dataset to compile the algorithm from different image format is also recommended. In conclusion, the article provides a comprehensive review of image steganography technique for secure information transformation. It highlights some future directions for research and embeds the need for robust steganographic system that can resist various attacks. Now I want to point out some points here. So the first point is using smooth region for hiding data creates more distortion in an image and thus suspects the presence of data hiding into the edge region not only provides good image quality but increases the embedding capacity of an image. Therefore, edge-based image steganography technique could be used to increase the hiding space and visual quality of an image. Next point, the most of the image steganographic method discussed have taken grayscale image as a cover medium. Therefore, there is a need for developing and applying steganographic method also on color image to prove its versatility and to further increase payload. Next point is hiding data into the frequency coefficient of an image provides security to the data, but provide less capacity and is complex method. Therefore, robust algorithm should be developed in spiral domain to improve data security and less complexity, for which the encryption of data together with steganography can be helpful. Next point is, many of the existing image steganography approaches have tried to either improve payload, image quality or security of the algorithm. Therefore, a good trade-off between their parameters should be created to improve the overall performance of method in all dimensions. For this, edge-based image steganography and chaos-based encryption method could be used together. Although the research in this field has been done by the researcher, though it is still an undeveloped field that need to be explored in various image steganography scheme and different chaotic maps. A survey of literature leads us to conclude that the complexity is still an open area of research in the area of image steganographic method. An experiment analysis of different reviewed techniques has not used all the evaluation parameters for analyzing the scheme. It can be observed from the survey that image steganography algorithm that encrypt data before embedding data have not tested the technique for basic NPCR, UACI and other security tools. To ensure strong security to encrypted data, therefore every encryption method should be tested for different security tools. The steganography approach should resist geometric attack, signal processing attack and noise attack to ensure its reliability. So development of robust steganographic system is an open area of research. Now several methods has been tested only on few image formats. Therefore, an effort should be done to create n benchmark dataset to compile the algorithm for different image format. So the conclusion. So in conclusion, I like to conclude by saying that technological advancement has great impacted our daily activities, making them easier and more effective. With the advancement of the internet, communication has become faster and more convenient. However, the open environment of internet has also led to security concerns such as data theft and modification. One method to ensure data security is image steganography. Image steganography is the process of hiding information within an image without altering the image visual appearances. By doing so, sensitive data can be transmitted over a network without attracting unwanted attention of hackers. This paper aims to provide a comprehensive review of various image steganography and cryptostegno techniques with their pros and cons. It also highlights the evaluation of parameters used for steganography and cryptography analysis. Despite the availability of various image steganography approaches, most of them still suffer from the security vulnerabilities, low payloads, poor image quality, and complexity. Therefore, there is a need to develop effective image steganographic scheme that can improve image embedding capacity, image imperceptibility, security with less complexity, and should be resistant to different attacks. In conclusion, as technological advancement continues to advance, so does the need for robust and efficient data security method such as image steganography. This review paper highlights the importance of improving existing image steganography approaches and developing new ones to address the challenges faced in this field. So that is for all for this paper. So far we have covered the introductory part of this review paper. We have gone through the research and the lecture review. Then we also covered here is all the future challenges and discuss the future research directions. Then we are here in the conclusion part. So next These are the references that we took. So this is the link to the research paper from where we have gone through. So this is the link of the research paper, and this is the name of our project. Thank you so much.